Ruchi, good evening. So shall we start the class, please, Ruchi? Okay, we'll start the class. Teaching learning process experience, whatever things are there. Yes, now look at सीटेट का डेट अभी तक आया नहीं है रुचि. अभी वो बोल रहे हैं कि वो डेट देंगे, एक दो दिन में आ जाएगा. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली दिसंबर, most probably December time we are expecting examination. Okay, so we are expecting examination in December time or December middle or last में expect करेंगे. Why there is a delay? Because Happy Diwali, everyone. Happy Diwali, children. Yes, dusri class. So now listen, because see, now 2020 education curriculum has changed. NCF has given 2020 new education policies. So based on new education policies. So happy Diwali, Ruchi. So new education policy they have exactly made. Based on that policies, now questions will come. So 100% we are expecting some new questions from pedagogy section, and other part we are expecting some new part. So for that we need to be little cautious, and some new things we have to read. If NCF 2020 should be applicable, then NCF what and all terms and condition are written, whatever examination procedures are written, Ruchi, that questions we need to study. Means apart from pedagogy, NCF related questions, because 2005 till now we were using 2005 terms and condition. Okay, now what is there is, now the trend has been changed. So since the trend has been changed, we need to study. Now the change has been exactly different, the trend has been different. So based on that new trend only the questions will be coming. So you need to understand that one. And what we will do is NCF, like some terms and conditions and education policies and new things will be written in NCF 2020. So that has Smriti, so that new terms and conditions are exactly going to be followed. So that part we need to write down and we need to remember. So that page wise now print out and take it out. Good evening, Himanshu. Okay, now we will do the work, beta. We'll start the work, please. Okay. So now let's start the work. Now look here. So environmental factors. First, we have studied most of the things already. We have first part we have explained, and classroom management. Now last class till where we have finished. Last class we were discussing about communication skill, personality trait and behavior. So teacher related factors. So first to student related factors we have studied. That is the factor affecting. So first you need to understand that in the previous sections what we have done, in the previous part we have studied about other factors. Now what we are going to do here is we have studied about the student related factors. In student related factors we have understood some of the tricks. See, this part is common, it will not change. In this syllabus section nothing will change, because readiness and willpower, this is from student point of view. So when you will be studying from yes, factor affecting teaching and learning and teaching method, in that sections when somebody will be asking you, this section is exactly. So what we are going to do here is we will be studying, so learner related factors we have studied. First point, just giving a quick review, physical and mental factor was there. Second part was basic potential and ability of the learner, that's also one of the most important thing we have already discussed. Next part what we have discussed is, sound is not coming. I hope you go out and again join, you will be able to hear it. Third part is readiness and willpower, this is again one of the most important part. Okay, next one is positive attitude. Next part is positive attitude. Next is social and emotional background. Next part is prior knowledge and experience, that's also one of the most important thing. These all are things. And then learning style, and then interest and curiosity and motivation, age and maturity. So these were certain factors what we have discussed when we were discussing about learner problems. Okay, now what we are going to do is we will be discussing about the teacher teacher related factors. So in teacher related factors also, I have discussed one very important thing is ki when you are exactly a teacher, so the most important thing is your knowledge, your personality, your attitude will directly influence the student. So how you are going to speak, how you are going to represent yourself, that's the most important. Okay, this is the most important thing. Now this is exactly going to influence the student, this is exactly going to influence the student. Now knowledge of subject matter, for teachers it is very very important, means what you are teaching, that knowledge has to be with you. So if you don't know what topic you are teaching, 100% the student will come in trouble, because more or less what you will teach, that will go to the student now. So if you are subjected to teach some content and that you are not aware of, first time you are listening and you are exactly going to interact, so yeah, controversy ho gaya kya? So that's the most important thing, that particular moment what will happen, like you are going to justify something and you are going to tell something, and definitely you don't know the topic about what you are teaching. So 100% the student will also learn how much you are knowing. So first thing is knowledge of subject matter, this is for teachers. Knowledge of subject matter is very very important. So you must know the topic, you must know the topic what you are exactly teaching. So and you have to do a proper homework for yourself, like extra questions also you must be knowing. So you must be knowing different contents that is related to the topic, and you must also prepare some extra question for the student. Don't go only by some factors, you need to understand that some other factors also that is related to the topic you need to explain to the student. Got it? Okay, I'll speak slowly. So that means this is also very, very important. Like we need to understand the extra content. So that part is also one of the most important part from teacher's side. So teacher must be prepared, well prepared, and they should have knowledge about the content what they are teaching. So they must have the deep updated knowledge of the subject what they are teaching, and mastery of the content also must be there. So see what and all things they are telling they have deep and up to date knowledge of the subject they are teaching. Without mastery of the content they cannot explain concept clearly. Understood? Example, a science teacher must know both theory and practical application, that's the most important part. So if I am a science teacher, I must be knowing about the practicals also and the theory section. So most of the content that is related to the topic what I am teaching, I must be knowing about it. So that's the most important thing. Now variety in teaching method keeps student engaged. Yes, so if I will keep on explaining about same thing, like a balloon will be air inside the balloon, air inside the balloon, air inside the balloon, means the student will be understanding that air is inside the balloon. But if I will not be discussing, like if the balloon is exactly, the volume will change. If I will put air inside the balloon, that's a rubber and that's an inflated part, and if I am adding air in the balloon, means the balloon will get volume. And another important point is, if the balloon is getting volume, the volume section is exactly going to have density and mass. So definitely density and mass will also be present. Next important point, if I will be discussing, that the total change in the scenario will be there, like it will have pressure also. So pressure generation will also be there. So that means what, one content about balloon, I have discussed many factors related to it, and all the factors that is exactly judgmental, and all the factors that can be engaging the student is very very important. So that's what, so variety in teaching method keeps the student engaged. So we must be knowing other important related concepts, then the student will 100% be engaged. Personality traits and behavior, this is one of the most important. See, any school, any education forum, they see how the teacher is teaching, their body language, their skill of speaking. Understood? See, like skill of speaking here means how they are communicating to the student, that they are checking. Okay, so personality traits such as patience, honesty, confidence, and empathy create trust. So here you need to understand, here you need to generate the trust on student. It's not like the student should only see, you should trust the student only is not the factor, the student should also trust you, then only they will be exactly able to study. If the student is not trusting you, they will never be able to communicate with you properly. And if in absence of communication will be there, you won't be able to gain their confidence. So for gaining the confidence, we must have that. So personality. Hi Nisha. So this is most important. So personality trait and behavior is important. Personality traits such as patience, honesty, confidence, empathy create trust. Now student imitate their teacher behavior. Okay. So polite and encouraging teachers will be exactly disciplined. See, you need to have that politeness. You need to have that encouraging tendency. You must encourage the student again and again. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. This is possible. You can do it. You can do it. So the student automatically will have that vibes, that positive vibes will come. The student will think like you are the best friend of the student, and definitely the student will be able to justify the content, and they will be able to understand your potential, and they will give you a good result. So basically what is your idea is how you are going to implement the content so that it will fit into the brains of the student, and the student will be able to understand it, and they will be able to write it in examination paper. So the basic idea here is give the concept, let the student get the concept, and let the concept go as an answer by the student. Then it is a total communication, otherwise it is not going to be understood. So personality trait and behavior of a teacher is very, very important. Plus you should not be very aggressive. Most of the time some of the teachers, they are very aggressive, as if whatever problems in home is there, directly they are taking the problems in school, and if anything will happen means they will bombard the student with bombs. This. So definitely the student will understand that, see, the teacher is in high stress because of internal family factors, but this family factor the teacher is taking in school. And then if anybody is asking a simple question also, the teacher is totally implementing all the anger on the student. So that's not good. So where you are working, that work you should keep it there, and then you go with a simple mind, the plain mind. You should be free of everything, and then you enter inside the classroom. If all problems you are going to take carry in classroom, then it is very difficult. Like here in YouTube, teaching is a very, very difficult job. Why? Because 5 6 students will be understanding you, other students will be playing, they will be writing this thing, that thing, unwanted things they will be writing. So that's what. So what is exactly there is their behavior will reflect your tension. Means you will definitely, whatever your state of mind will be there, you will just blabber something, and you will just get distracted. So here the total focus should be what you are speaking, how you are speaking. So your attitude. Yes. So here is exactly these things must be understandable. Okay. Now need to understand the second section. So personality trait and behavior is one of the most important thing. The teacher has to have that loyalty. Understood? Confidence. They should have empathy. Okay. Hi Nikhil. So these are some of the most important things the teacher should be having. So student imitate their teacher behavior. Absolutely. You are coming with a stick and you are beating through 2 3 student, and you are showing off that you are the master of the class, you are the king of the class or the queen of the class. See, that time when you are beating, you are showing what attitude you are having. But you know what is the long term effect of it? The long term. Yes, Nikhil, that's my duty. CTET examination is near, so first work is teaching. So now understand this. So the personality trait of the teacher will totally go to the student. Now next time the student will also take the stick, because what you see, what you understand, that you going to reflect also. It's not like what you are only gaining, that you are exactly going to get it inside you. No, you are reflecting somewhere. Basically it is all our habit. I hope Ruchi will be Ruchi, Nisha, you will be exactly understanding it, and you might be showing this part, like in our school, how the teachers were behaving. In home we are coming and we are just trying to speak like them. If a teacher is our what you call role model, has Chuti Diwali, yes. So if the teacher is our role model, so that definitely we will be exactly doing what? We will be behaving like the teacher. Hey, this, that. We will try to walk like the teacher. We'll try to. That means if we hate the teacher, then too we mimic them. So definitely they are the one we are imitating them. Yes. They are the one we are imitating. So polite and encouraging teachers promote discipline naturally. Yes, 100%. This is exactly when you smile calmly, when you behave with others calmly, when your interactions are very positive, that particular moment means victory is 80%. Why? Because now you are inside a class, you are smiling, you are exactly showing your kind behavior, and you are trying to let the student feel that you are for them. So this is the most important thing. The first important thing is let them understand. Yes, Nisha, that's very true. So I have seen Nisha always smiling. She is a very cool person, because personally I am knowing her. So she's a very cool person. Anything will happen, I have never seen her anger. If she is angry means all people will be, but till she'll be happy means she'll be happy. So I have seen her. So that is a type of motivation. So that is also a very good quality of a teacher. You should always be smiling. Ruchi also, Ruchi, you remember, I've never seen Ruchi angry. So some of the students are there, they are exactly like that. Yes, their accent also, the way, like Suma madam, we used to copy her accent. I hope, Ruchi, you remember that. So definitely what we are doing is we are mimicking our teachers. So when we are mimicking our teachers, we are trying to walk like them, we are going to talk like them, we are going to just like, what do you call, behave like them, so that we are feeling proud, hey, we are mimicking our teachers. So that's one thing we are exactly doing. Now, polite and encouraging teachers promote discipline naturally. Yes. So the student, now first they will try to reject you. This is a behavior. You need to understand. This is a general human behavior. When something new comes, means people won't accept it. But when naturally the person will understand, okay, this person is for our positivity, then 100% it will come inside you and it will be reflecting a positive attitude. So mental and emotional health, this is very, 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 very important. See, you had a fight in home and the situation is very bad. Now what is happening is you are going inside classroom with a very tension mind. You are inside a classroom and you had a very crucial topic to teach. They are not bache. Yes, correct, Nanisha. So there, one thing is, there is like, see, your anger, your suppression, that will definitely go to the student. Means they are exactly in free mind, they are sitting in free mind and they will think like, today ma'am is going to teach something very good. Yes, correct only. Yes, sir. Everybody, they are exactly accepting this part. So the what you call, the teacher is going to teach something very good, but you had a full fight in home and you are going inside a classroom where their expectation is today they are going to learn something good. And what is happening, opposite to that is happening. You are just showing your anger, your attitude, you are speaking some words which is going to hurt the student. So definitely what you are losing here is your respect. Understood? So communication gap will be generating. The person who likes you, who takes you as a role model, the most important thing is the person will not listen you. So one phase will come when they will go out and they will say that this person is not perfect to communicate, and the biggest thing will come is communication gap. Then 100% the student, you will lose one thing, and that is their confidence. So their confidence you will lose. So the most important thing here is कि when we are in a state of teaching, we should be cool, we should be relaxed. And one thing we must learn possible. So when you will speak, when you will exactly try to build up your confidence, so when the confidence will be built up, the person will have confidence on you, and definitely they'll try to explain things. So speaking and explaining, I hope you might have understood this part. So yes, this is the most important thing. So speaking and communicating is one of the best way through which you can be able to build the bridge, and you will gain their confidence. So confidence gaining is one of the most factor in teaching and learning. Not only in teaching and learning, in family, everywhere you will gain the confidence, because the person will have confidence on you. Okay. So now mental and emotional health is one of the most important thing, and because of this only most of the people are suppressed also in normal life also. Teacher with stable emotional handle stress and conflicts positively. So if you are stable, my mind means you will be able to handle everything. But if you are not stable, something is kept on troubling you, then 100% you will be not able to. Sometimes this happens to me also, where I'm going, I'm just taking my example. So if I'm totally suppressed, I'm totally in tension, that moment if I'm going inside the class, sometimes I used to shout on student, then I'm thinking what I'm doing, my tension I'm giving to the student, that time I'm understanding, okay, this is the last limit, I have to control myself. Why? Yes, Nisha, absolutely. So that time what is exactly going to happen is, Smriti, what did you said? Internet issues, now it is okay. Yes. So that time now you stop yourself, because of you someone else who is expecting something from you positive, you are exactly going to disturb that person. So that particular moment we have to stop, and then we have to rewind the content, and then again we have to start. So teaching process is like that only. You have to leave all the tension in one corner, and then you have to start fresh. The moment you are entering inside the class, having, no matter how, you throw that one side, and then with zero level, with zero pain, you have to start, and then after 1 hour you go back to the same mode. But before, in 1 hour, you have to smile, you have to because speak the student, the small peer people, they are having some expectation from you, and that expectation will go bad if you won't be able to reflect it positively. I hope you might have understood this one. So now look here. So angry or frustrated teacher create fear and resistance in student. That's the most important thing. Raki, good evening, Raki. Nikhil, is it, you do one thing, Nikhil, you just log out and again log in. I hope, because from here, yeah, sometimes the channel, maybe some slight problems might be there. We'll check that one. Okay, one time you check. Hmm? So teachers with stable emotional handle stress and conflict positively. That's something which is very, very important. Now, angry and frustrated person will definitely bring anger inside the student. So thank you for liking the class. Now look here, communication skills. So communication skill is the most important. See, till now, whatever skills we have taught about teachers, that's most important. And in CTET examination, they are exactly the biggest tool, and they're asking questions related to it. That's more and very, very important. Like communication skill is most important. Effective communication means clear speech. Now the teacher itself is, I know this, that. So if you are unable to communicate, means how the student will be able to understand? Your flow should be continuous, understood? So clear speech, we call it clear speech. Now, second is simple way of communication. Don't use very hard words, rough word for the student, because they won't understand. They are beginners, they are learners. And we already know that for them, you have to start with known to unknown. You have to start with known to unknown. So, good body language and listening ability. You should also listen. See, you should listen to the student, because if you are listening them nicely, they will be able to communicate in a proper way. So see, if the students are having some trouble, the students are exactly in stress, and if you are not ready, so if a student is not solving maths, means you will go and slap 2 3 slaps, and you will try to show that you are very bossy, then they will not understand. You have to smile, you have to show that you are actually for them, and you have to gain their confidence. The moment you will gain their confidence, you will get a lifelong understanding personality, and they will have a very nice relaxation in their brain, and they will work properly. Encouragement is one of the most important factor, either anywhere. Encourage. Second is a very good communication. Discommunication means non-communication skill people are very rare, means they will not be able to be liked by many people, because they know that this communication bridge is there. So if communication bridge is not cleared, means people will not show interest on you. But some people over unwanted speaking also is not. So you need to express yourself, you need to explain the things the student has to understand. Now look here. So communication skill, effective communication means clear speech, good body language. Your body language has to be perfect as a teacher. Next is miscommunication lead to confusion and boredom. Yes. So one time somebody is asking one question from you, and you avoid it. Next time again you are asking that person asking from some question. Third time also asking some question. Fourth time the person will lose interest, and they'll understand that this person will not able to clarify my doubt. So definitely it is going to get cut channel. So in long term, what will happen? The faith, the trust will go, and definitely the teacher student relation will exactly break. The student will not able to understand one single language, and they'll never like you, they'll never listen you, and they'll never like you. So this is what, so building up communication is one of the most important thing here, and that's the most crucial thing. And I believe like communication bridge should not be there. You should communicate. If you are trying to what you call teach someone something, so you should communicate in a very humble way. You should, your tone should not be hard. Anger, miscommunication, discommunication, non-communication skills means the person will lose interest. That's the most important thing. Positive attitude and motivation. See, you are going to a classroom with a very positive attitude. The moment you went inside the classroom, all the students are sleeping, they're not in mood to study. That particular moment you will first think like, hey, I crossed all the problems, and I'm inside a classroom, and now nobody is ready to listen me. That particular moment, you know how you will feel? You will feel lack of interest in teaching. So that particular moment you need to have that positive attitude. you pick you pick that moment and you show that how much interest is there in that topic. So interest generation is a very important thing. So you need to create that interest. You need to let the person understand that this topic is the most fascinating topic, this topic is the most understandable topic, and this topic is the most important topic. The student will understand that okay, this topic what I'm going to read is the most important topic, and 100% they will listen you. So curiosity generation first, second is gaining the trust, third is taking the main step is exactly the most important or the prior duty of a teacher. Okay, the teacher should have all these positive attitudes. Understood? Professional commitment, yes, wherever you are, I believe, look at, you're working in a firm, you're working in a business, or you're a teacher. This is called as professional commitment. Professional commitment means I have to be 10 o'clock in the office, means I will be in 10 o'clock office. If I have to be 9 o'clock in school, means I should be in 9 o'clock school. Dot 9 I should be there, and dot 9:30 I'm going to start my work. So that means what, family commitment, everything should be having a proper time schedule. So now you are exactly, your office time is 12 o'clock, until 2 o'clock you are sleeping. That means what, so that 2 hour work is getting distracted. So same way you have to reach a classroom in 1 o'clock. Now the students are waiting for you, 1 o'clock they're waiting for you, and you entered inside the classroom 1:20. So 20 minutes of curiosity is generated. 20 minutes the student will be playing, so that out of 40 minutes of a class, 20 minutes the student lost because of playing. So that is also going to act negative. So if 1 o'clock time is there, so time schedule, proper management of time schedule is one of the most important thing that has to be learned by everyone. Okay, now second is their positive attitude encourage student to participate. So positive attitude work, we have professional commitment, we have evaluate progress, update their skill. So here commitment of student growth and marks. See, look here, continuous evaluation. This is exactly one thing. I hope Ruchi, everyone, you must be expecting, you must be accepting this as an important part. So you have to plan. Planning is one of the most important thing. So when you are planning, try to plan in a very progressive way. The plan should be like, I planned this, means I have to do that, I can't remove that part. Third, second is you have to keep on checking the students progress. See, if I am teaching a topic, after finishing that topic I have to create a short test. You should not tell the date of this, directly ask the question. If you are asking a question, means the student is understanding like, yeah, the teacher will ask a question, so they'll prepare and update their skills, and you keep on motivating them. You update their skill. Hey, this chapter you did not understood, you got less marks, so you are updating the student. Next is commitment of student growth, and you have to explain, hey, this part you have not done, your score is not good, you need to read that section. So when and all these things are happening, that means what, the person will be always in your interest. The person will be understanding that they are evaluating me, the teachers are evaluating me, and 100% only planning can help our work to organize and run smoothly. Absolutely. See, planning is, see, if you do any work, first is clarity. Planning is something, but you understand one thing. For doing any job, we need to have four factors with us. The first factor is you should dream about it. Okay, this is I want, this I want, this is the first, you are dreaming, that's dream. Either it's a daydream or a sleep dream, whatever dream you are going to talk about. Yeah, interaction is there. So first is you dream, I am going to run a business. That's your dream. Now execution. For dream, many type of dreams are coming, but we can't make it reality. Correct now? So in standing itself, we are seeing dreams. That's a different thing. That's a vision. That visions are exactly having some, it's coming true, some is not coming true. We cannot relate it, but we need to check its viability. Now, first is I'm telling that you dream, I want to run this business. That's the first part of it. So the teacher first dream that my student will get 80 out of 80. Second is plan. Planning. Okay, if I'm dreaming 80 out of 80 by the student, what should be my plan? This is the second stage. Second stage is planning. First you dreamed, second is planning, third is generating a roadmap. Roadmap means ki, okay, this work I have to do to reach to my destination. Okay, fourth factor. So when you are making a roadmap, learn this. This is the most important thing. Create a space for failure also. First thing is that we people, now we have a very bad habit, and that bad habit is we think this business will give all positive, this work will give all positive, this what you call teaching work will give all positive. But our biggest problem is we don't see the negative part of it. But for the success, we need to see all negative part. So you write all the negative sections and just hyperly focus on negative. Hyperly focus. What if the student will fail? The first thing, what if the student will fail? This is right first line. Second line is, what if the student will not write the examination properly? All negative. Means rather than its teaching section, or you are a principal, you are a teacher, or you are running any form, anything, you just write all the negative sections, all negative. What if this will happen? 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 All the negative part is with you. Then you write only one thing in positive, I will do it. I'm ready to face everything. The moment you will write this, I'm ready to face everything, you will clearly see the roadmap, and then you will start working on it. And then plan will get converted into execution. And once the execution will come, yes, absolutely, I know this. So that execution will come means 110% success will come. But you should be ready to see all type of problems. Yes. So you should be ready to see all downfalls. Means you should be, yes, this is downfall, this is downfall, this is downfall. I have seen many people, they are exactly going through very rough time. In fact, I'm seeing them and I'm learning from them, because they're very cool and they're saying that, yes, after this part will come. After this part will come. So they know their roadmap. And after that, when they are exactly bringing it to that steady level, then that's a learning. That's what you're learning from others. Understood? So, but for starting any work in teaching or any other, you write all negative. First, you write negative. Second thing is, don't make the concept very high. So if I am exactly going to teach CBSE student, I should not be taking the JE content and write them. They will not understand. You need to understand whom you are dealing with. That's the most important. As a teacher, as a person who is working in a firm, means you should be knowing. You should be knowing that what is the limit. Okay, so I am talking in French language and my people are understanding in English. So definitely there will be lack of communication gap is there. Then yes, that's the true thing. So the teachers should be, any teacher, any human, if I'm going to get what you called job, means I should be ready for all type of problems. First, take problem first. So the purpose of any work should be served properly. So purpose is the most important thing. Planning, potential, progression, everything comes afterward, but purpose is most important. So if I'm going to start a business, my purpose is to let it run positively. That means I should think all negative you think, and after that what will come is positive. Just whatever negative is coming, you write down, and after that one small note you write down in positive. Whatever will come, I will face it, and then you will get the potential to make it positive. Okay, so classroom management. So this is exactly professional commitment. Professional commitment is one of the tool through which we can make success in any business. But one more thing is there. You are planning. Planning is very good, but execution also has to be there. You planned very nicely today. Next morning you woke up, again you are planning. Next morning you are waking up, again you are planning. Means you are planning every day. but planning is not converted into execution. So planning should convert into execution, planning should convert into work done has to be there. Then only you will be able to see the progress, or you will be able to see the failure. I hope everybody is agreed with this. Come on, say, did you agree with these points, please? You understood this point, like, yeah, these things are happening, and these things are happening to everyone. It's not like it is only happening to teachers. This is happening to all the people, those who are exactly in a business, office, everywhere we are struggling with these type of facts. Okay, so planning has to be absolute with all negativity. First time I'm telling you, people think that, hey, be positive, be positive, be positive. I'm telling, be negative. Then only you will see the positive side of it. I'm thinking about failure. From failure, if success is coming, miss, we will have more interest of letting it go fast. Smriti, you write in English, then I will be able to understand, because I can't be able to understand in Nepali. This is very bad. Huh? Just convert it into English. So now, classroom management. Yes, where you are working, that should be managed. Yes, that's the most important point, Ruchi. So now look here. So classroom management, Ruchi, one thing is there, that maintaining discipline, managing time, and organizing material ensures smooth learning. Understood? So this is one of the most important thing. Maintaining discipline. Discipline has to be there. That's the most important point. Second is managing time. Time management is one of the most important thing. See, anywhere, any work, success is because of time management. So you are giving time to one person, like, I will be reaching you by 11 o'clock. So now that person is very disciplined, the person is ready for 11 o'clock. Now you are reaching that place for 1 o'clock. So definitely that 11, 12, 1. So the 2 hour lag is there. So every person time is very important. Okay, so it is not like only your time is important. You should respect all people time. They are committed, and they are exactly spending their time for you. So 100%, if you are giving a time to a student, like, today I will be teaching at 7 o'clock, the students are ready, they're getting ready, because they have expectation that my teacher is going to teach. So definitely the people whom you are giving time, they are more punctual than you. That's thing you have to understand. So the teach person whom you are giving time commitment, that person is very much ready. You should be there in that time. Otherwise, the person will not respect you. What you will be losing is your respect. And then what you will be losing is the trust. Next time the person will not trust you. Next time you will be reaching in time, and the person will come late. Why? Because they know that you will never be reaching in time. That's the most important thing. Yes. So 100%. So classroom management, so maintaining discipline, managing time, and organizing materials. So your material should be top of the world. The student should trust your material. As a teacher, you should bring some extra content also. Why extra content is needed? Because you should be showing the student that these things, see, teaching only one topic, sticking to that topic is not going to give you extra steps. You need to be explosive. You need to be exploring the things. Oh, Himanshu, fine. I'll go slow. Not happy? I'll speak slowly, Himanshu. Fine. Himanshu is telling you go slow. So, okay, your thing, I'm going to manage it. I'll go slow. Fine, Himanshu, now you're happy? Yeah, I'll go slow. No, listen. So, managing discipline, maintaining discipline is one of the most no happy. Okay. So maintaining discipline is most important. Managing time is most important. Organizing material is most important. Now happy, NOW, right? So now a well-managed classroom gives every student a chance to learn. Yes. See, when you are dealing with 30 students, understand one thing: all 30 are not same. Out of them, 90% student will not be ready to listen you. You just get ready for it. 90% of the student are in play way. Okay, they will never be, they're not ready to listen you first. They're not ready to be in the class, because of parents push and pull, and because of school management, they're sitting inside the classroom. One time they will get missed, they'll run out and they'll play. So that's the mode. Brain will never try to take burdens. This is the most important human. This is too much, Himanshu. I just tried to explain it in a more progressive way. You are telling I'm running in speed. Okay, fine. I'm reducing the speed. Now I'll speak very slowly so that you'll be able to understand. Okay. Now I'm giving a very simple example. The simple example is, if you are exactly in a classroom where 30 students are there, all the 30 students will not be same. Out of it, out of it, 10 students will be ready to listen you. They are very obedient student, they like you, they like the way you are teaching. 20 student will definitely be that phase where you are devil for that students, because the moment you will open your mouth, they will have tension, she is again going to teach. Because most of the students are in playing mode. Playing mode means they don't want to study first, they are going inside classroom for different factors, but study is never the factor they are going inside. So what you have to do is, by your discipline, by your knowledge, by your experience, you need to drag that 20%. See, sorry, you need to drag that 20 students, not 20%. 10 student is already in your command, you know that you teach or not teach, that 10 students will study from you, but that 20 student now, they are your biggest challenge. So the biggest work is gain the confidence of those 20 students and bring the material and bring the success, and that's the biggest reward a person can be getting. And this is applicable everywhere. Those people who are not in your good books, you need to bring them in your good books, then only you will get a success anywhere. So like you are in an office, and in an office your boss is understanding what you are doing, but the colleagues or the juniors who you are handling, they don't like you. What if they don't like me? Not a problem, but they don't appreciate you and your work, means that time there will be a gap. That gap will never bridge up. So what we need to do, we need to let them understand that by human nature you don't like me, okay, my work should not get disrupted by your behavior for my things. So my work should be appreciated by you, no matter you are appreciating me or not, because me and work, they both are two different things. Understood? I hope everybody understood this one. So, well management in any places is needed. So, management is one of the most important pillar for success for everything. Okay. Third is use of technology. Yes, 100%. First, now the teachers used to teach only by writing in board. So one blackboard used to be there, and with chalk the teacher used to write, and the teacher used to explain everything by that. The teachers used to create an imaginative world, and the student used to go in that imagination. And after that, the student is what the teacher is telling. There is a ball. This is that the color. The student used to imagine it and understand. Correct, Naruchi? But nowadays, what we are doing is we are creating less burden of imagination. We don't allow the student to imagine, because we are talking about ball and the student is thinking about apple. Come on. So that's imagination. Extra class for him. Yes, that's what. So that's the most important thing. Extra class for him means, yes, technology, miss. Technology, miss. Yes, I'm going to explain about technology. So you need to understand that teachers who ICT means, what is the ICT first? ICT tools means video, smartboard, online quizzes. These are the three important things. And I hope Nisha was discussing with me about this online quizzes. So we had one time discussion with this. Come on, Nisha, we were discussing now that online quizzes she was talking about. So 100% online quizzes, smart board and videos. So they will create a more informative impact in the student and make lesson interesting and relatable. Yes, you need to tell some stories, because the student should understand it. Until and unless that storyline is missing, you will never be able to let the student understand. So that storyline should always be there. The storyline should always be there. If that storyline is missing, means, yes, no, I don't watch Big Boss, I don't watch any TV. This is my problem. No, no, 100% no. I don't watch any serial. I don't watch. No. Sometimes if I'm getting time, means I will watch some reels, that's it. Movie means once in a while, if I'm going, I'm watching. I don't watch. That's truth. See, most important thing is you need to understand one thing. Why we should waste time on those people? See, they are making videos, they are entertaining. That's very good. But entertainment is needed by whom? Who need entertainment? First, you think the entertainment is needed by those people who have that free time. If you have a free time right now, you are exactly learning with me. What if a person is making jokes and this thing that thing, that is free time will, but that big boss and all that things, correct? Now you understand this, try to understand big boss and all this, they are for entertainment, and entertainment who needs, they will watch that. I don't need entertainment, studies everything. Oh, I don't know about Akshay Kumar and all these things, because see, you relate things to study, that is better. That will be better for me also to answer. But yes, Big Boss and all these things is waste. I am not saying it's waste for me. It is of no use. If I will see some education part means, see, if I'm getting time means I'm relating to universe. I'm reading some universe part. I'm so soul connected things. I'm reading. I'm reading about technology. So that things I'm reading. Mostly now I'm reading. I'm watching and I'm reading. Yes. So most of the things, my things will be related to progression. I'm not watching anything which is going to give dumping in brain. So if brain is getting dumped by unwanted things means that channel will keep on running in the progression. You should be going in a disciplined manner, and for that, so for that I am not relating to all those videos and all. But the student, see, that's what the impact is there. If you watch one reel, in that full accident videos are there. Yes, Ruchi, that's what I am also believing. See, one reel is there, in that one person accident is shown, and in that blood and everything is shown. You know what? Full day you will be thinking about that accident only. So, what work you were about to do, you will not be able to do. Watched someone and you watch something which is exactly going to affect you. So, 110% what we are doing is, for me, it is happening. If I'm watching something very sensitive, something which I don't like means it will run in my brain for full time, and that's what is hurting me. So what I'm doing is disconnect. I'm now, previously I used to do like that. I used to just keep on thinking about that facts. Now what I'm doing is I'm disconnecting it and immediately switching to another work. That's the biggest way to let your work get done in time and let your time get utilized. That's the most important thing. Where you are not getting a proper response, cut that and start new. That's the only thing you can do. So teachers who use ICT tools, these things are there. So because of that section, I had some discussions. Now environmental factor. So we understood about teachers, we understood about learners. But in between teachers and learners, environment is also one of the most important factor. Now extra influence that affect both learner and teacher. So 100% environment creates a big difference. Like home environment, I want to talk about it. See, many times what happens is the home is either a temple, or a home is either a war place. Totally this depends upon the family. So this is the most important thing. When someone will keep on telling you you are good, no matter how much good you are, you will feel your worth is zero. Something nonsense unnecessary occupies my mind so for long, so I have not stopped watching. That's the true thing. I also believe the same thing. See, watching reels and watching unwanted things miss. I hope now it is okay. Is it okay? Some network issues were there, so it went. Now is it okay, Himanshu? Everyone, is it okay? Yes, sir. Internet problem tha. Now is it okay? Yes. So home environment is very, very important. Parent education. If the parents are educated, see, this is the most important thing. If the parents are educated, the children will be educated. Second is care, encouragement, strong impact. They are generating strong impact on a learner. Understood? Family problems, poverty, neglect can hinder child progress. See, this is something like you are the boss of everything. So if some people are dependent on you and you are not behaving with them properly, that means you are connecting the channel and you are disconnecting the channel also. So if everything depends on you, your hand is there. So if you are unable to communicate properly, means you are the one who is cutting everything. And then after that, what we are doing, we are having a habit, means we, some person asked something from you and you did not answer because you don't want to answer. And then finally what will happen, that person will not talk to you. That time what will happen, you will say that this problem is there. Bridge the communication. So here family are the most crucial factor. Family, that's what I said, family can be a temple, means very peaceful. If that peace is there, means your mind will work very effectively. And if the family is not there, quarrel is there, and quarrel case can be anything. Parents are fighting, means you won't be able to study properly. Parents are giving you progression, they will say that, hey, you can do it. Whatever failure is was there, now after this you can bring success, means now the parents are giving you wings to fly. The moment they will give you this wings to fly, 100% you will fly. Because if they will keep cutting your wings, you will keep listening them, then 100% one day will come, means your all positive things will go and you will not be able to progress. So first, this problem has to be overcome. So now parents education, care and encouragement strongly will impact. Second is family problems, poverty, neglect can hinder child's progress. These are some things which is exactly hindering child's progress. Now, school environment, not only parents, it's about school also. You need to understand. So, school environment is very, very important. Positive says safe. The student see, look here, the students should be under a very good management, understood? So like the school should not be another place of quarrel. Home itself is a place of quarrel, the student is going inside school, school is another place of quarrel, means the student will understand that both things are exactly going to undermine and the student will go stressful. So definitely one should be stressed. If from one side I'm getting stress, means another side should be stress buster. So that stress buster will be very impactful and they will let me live, otherwise there will be problem and problem everywhere, understood? So sometimes, see, you need to understand this, you should be stress buster, not the stress creator. So if, hey big boss, okay, so a positive, safe, and motivating school climate promotes creativity and discipline. A stressful and unfriendly environment reduce interest in learning. That's what now. From home itself, you got very stressed and you went to school. The moment you went to school, you are seeing another set of war place. So 100% there also war, here also war. So definitely you will lose interest everywhere and you will not be able to progress. So that's the most important thing. So here war has to be reduced. So for reducing of war, you need to communicate. Communication will bridge up. So if somebody will tell you again and again, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help, that means the person is actually needing your help. So if the student keeps on telling, ma'am, please help me, ma'am, please help me, ma'am, please help me, that means 100% the student is needing your help. You cannot close your eyes and say that you can't give that help. So that's also one of the most important thing. Okay, so now next is classroom environment. That should be very, very important. It should be, first is proper lighting has to be there, ventilation has to be there, sitting arrangement should be there, cleanliness should be there, well focused concentration, teacher voice should reach you. And overcrowded and noisy classroom means again the impact will go, the impact of teaching and learning will go. So it should be like very silent place, lighting, everything should be very nice so that the student will get that interest to study. I hope you might have understood. So peer group influence is there. Peer group influence means who are your friends. See, I believe this thing very nicely. See, the friends whom you are with will be very, very important. See, if you are with 4 or 5 very bad people, their nature, behavior, everything will create impact on you. Definitely, you will become bad. So, one story I'll tell you. One parrot was there. That parrot went in thief house. So every time the thief used to speak, kill, loot, do this, do that, all bad words the parrot learned. One day, the parrot accidentally got the chance to go out. The parents flew away and it reached to one saint house. Saint house means in an ashram the parrot went. The parrot went to that ashram. After that, what happened in that ashram? All the people were speaking all positivity things. They were taking the names of the god. They were speaking positive things. So the king came one time, and that saint is telling, this parrot is the biggest lesson for everyone. Then the king asked why, to that sage, why this is there. Then the sage said that, "Ki, this parrot, when it came first time in our place, it was speaking all bad words, all bad words. We did not stress the parrot. We left the parrot as it is. In due course of time, the parrot itself learned about how to behave. So definitely with good people, you will learn good things. With bad people, you will learn all the bad things. So when you see a person, their behavior, the way they are speaking, you will understand that which type of environment the person belongs to and which type of friends they are having. If they will speak something unwanted, if they will speak this, don't understand like that person is self-interest. The person background is like that. Because of that only the person is behaving like that. So you need not to be over stressing. You need to relax out and you need to give that person time. You give that time and you heal that person. That's the most important thing. So healing, yes. Friends need, good friends are needed everywhere. Absolutely, good friends means what? Understanding friends, positive friends are needed. A negative friend will keep your mind stressful, because they will not communicate with you properly and they will be the reason of your failure, not your success. So most probably, if you are getting, see, thousands of friends are there and they are teaching you bad thing, and one friend is there who is teaching you good thing, you leave that thousand, stay with that one person, because only one thing will be there is like you will be getting positive attitude. That's the most important thing. See, first is friends should be very selective. You should be having friends, very selective friends you should be having. And that selective friend should be like, I don't believe in keeping millions of friends. No, you need not. One person should be there in your life who can change you for positive, who cannot change you for negative, who can teach you, you can listen to that person and you can grow. That's the most important thing. Growth is very important, either in life or in business or in any other work. So you need to listen to that progressive things, not in that part. So definitely they'll tell you, come on, we will go loot this thing, we will do this bad work, that thing, that thing. Then understand that this surrounding is not good. Yes, so friends should be like, for the students also, this is very important, for teachers also. So you need to make your boundaries, create a boundary around you, and don't allow anyone to break that boundary. Means if you are a good person and you are surrounded by bad people, will never let you go wrong. Yes, that's what. Good friend will never let you go wrong, and they will always tell you this is good or this is bad, and they will always guide you. So for sometimes now you will feel bad. That's thing. Everybody is thing. So many times I will also feel bad, but after that I'm realizing, oh, this person is telling this because this problem is there. So definitely good people will teach you good things. So when they are saying don't go out, don't meet these people, don't that, they have experience and they are telling you that, they are telling by their experience. And because of that, if you are a new beginner, if you are a beginner or new person in that field, means you'll understand, okay, fine, I have to understand that person because that person already met this type of people. So 100% you will not be doing work, means you will be safe, otherwise problem will come. So 100% people experience, friends experience, and good friends are needed, not like that type of friends who will teach you wrong things. The friend should be very choosy, intellectual surrounding should be there. See, another important thing is friend should be intellectual, friend should have that knowledge. The friend should be like your standard. If you are doing friendship with a below standard person, your standard will go. So the most important thing is your friend should be according to your standard. It should be not below standard. No, you are, yes, because see, this is the most important thing. For girls also, for boys also. So if you are making a girlfriend and that girlfriend is a very cheap mentality, going this thing, that thing, doing all unwanted works, and you are watching, and just because of love you are forgiving that person, 100% means you are today seeing that girl going with another boy, another boy, another boy, another boy, and because of love you are just forgiving him, then definitely you should stop that. That's not good. So definitely your standard should be matched, means the person who is with you should be of that standard, should be of that standard, means you will carry that person with respect, because that person is going anywhere with you, means you will have respect, people will respect you. Okay, this person, educated person is with you, but one foolish person with you who is exactly not having the communication skill also, and that person will go with you, definitely people will insult you. So that's what, the friends are the most important thing. So they influence for good also and they influence for bad also. I hope your girlfriends come. Positive peer motivate, negative peer encourage distractions. That's the most important thing. Socioeconomic status, that's the most important part. Student from poor background may lack resources. Yes, so some students who are coming from a poor background, that is not their problem. The parents are not having economic standard, means the student should not be, the student should not पड़ाक से लग जाएगा, the student should not be affected by it. The school should have some norms and condition where they can give some free fee, what you call, they give some relaxation in fees, and they should give some books for free. So this is exactly done by the school management to help. Now, cultural and language background. Yes, language background. If a person is speaking very good English, the person is very good in communication. So definitely the building bridge will be high. Okay. So cultural belief and language. See, don't lose your, what you call, religion. Don't lose your culture. That's the most important thing. So you are adopting westernization. That's no problem, not at all a problem. But what is our culture, what is our tradition, that should not be killed, that should be lived. That's the most important thing. So learning style and participation and everything is most important. Teachers should respect diversity and promote intellectually. See, you need to understand this part. So inclusivity is very important. So you are in a class where, some different religion peoples are there. Now they are celebrating their culture, they are celebrating their festival, and they say that, ma'am, I need holiday today. You need to give that holiday, because you need to give respect to every religion, every culture. You are not from that, that does not mean that you will be completely avoiding it. Respect for every religion has to be there, respect for every language has to be there. That's the most important thing. Respect is the most important word in every case. It should be there. So teachers should respect the student about their religion, culture. If they are not able to speak in their language, that does not mean that the student is bad. That means that the teacher has to build up the bridge, and the biggest bridge is the communication fill up. Means you should be communicating. I hope everybody is telling. Media and technology exposure. Yes. So media and technology means education media, TV, internet, YouTube, educational app can support learning. But excessive screen time or unfiltered content can harm focus. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Unnecessary watching something which is out of your context should not be there. Many people, they are misusing this type of platform. They are doing what? See, this type of platform is for, ma'am has fasting. See, many people are there, miss the YouTube and this thing. Why YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, they are exactly in a bad names? Why? Because some people are exactly, see, that is the most important platform for knowledge, and that is the most important dump yard also. Why I believe that I'm using the word dump yard? Why? Because see, I don't fine. So what is the problem with them is, some people, they are showing off their body. To be very frank, openly I'm saying, they're showing off their body, not the talent. Yes, by this. So they are thinking like exposing themselves and showing their beauty, unwanted things. That is not brain. Show your brain, show your intellectual capacity, show what you have in your family. Respect. The most important thing is respect. Show that you are coming from a good family. I am having water. Fine. So I hope everybody liked the class. Exactly about this factor is over. Institutional factors we are going to talk in next class, because this is a very big chapter. And from here questions are coming, and most of the questions are coming. Yes, so we need to understand this part, and everybody please pay attention. CTET examination is 2 months away. I am ready to put my effort for you. You have to only do one thing, and that is to study very specific about the topics. Focus into one direction, and your focus should be passing the CTET examination. Once CTET certificate is with you, see, if you are taking admission now in B.Ed examination and then you are writing CTET exam, you should be you are in a correct path only. It's not like that those people who will do B.Ed after that only they can write CTET exam. No. Once you started B.Ed course means you can take CTET examination for sure. Ayo, Himanshu Baba, I am taking water. Happy? So that's what we have to do. That's all for today. I hope you might have enjoyed the class. You have learned it. Many factors I have discussed. I have tried to give in some very, very live examples so that you can understand the content very easily. There, when any question is given to you, you take live example, and after taking live example, you try to explain. Think first, and after that you execute it. You'll definitely get the best out of it. I hope you might have understood. How was the class? Was it okay for you? I hope the class might be informative for you. Thank you so much. So, good night, everyone. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali to all. Bye bye.